Fletcher Place Community Center, located on the southeast side of Indianapolis, was established in 1872. This year, they celebrate their 150th year of helping to ease the burden of their low-income and homeless neighbors. They provide a clothing thrift store, providing hygiene and household items. They have a food pantry, a community garden. They serve hot meals. They have a senior bingo night and other social services. St. Mark's has been a longtime partner with Fletcher Place by donating oatmeal year-round, food pantry necessities, and each Christmas we collect gifts for their Christmas program, in which families receive clothing, toys, and food for their families to be able to celebrate Christmas at their homes. St. Mark's has also sent volunteers to Fletcher Place for our annual Mission in Action Day, the fun and exciting day where we get out in the community to serve others. At Fletcher Place, we've helped work on facility improvements, sorting and organizing their donations, and property cleanup. Throughout the pandemic, we've contributed by assembling and delivering sack meals and hygiene kits. The youth of St. Mark's have helped with this project during their Club 56 mission camp, as well as the confirmation class. Theresa Mills at Fletcher Place will share more about how Fletcher Place impacts the local community.
I'm Theresa Mills. I work at Fletcher Place Community Center. I am the operations manager, which means I'm over hot meals, food pantry, clothing store, pretty much anything that has to do with this side of the building. So a lot of them don't get that warm, hot meal. We do the best we can. When the churches do come and cook, we take it straight to them, and we try to make sure that it's hot when they get it. We have been having to do it out of my car. I load my car up. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 trips. I go to the camps. We hand the food out to the individuals, which makes their day. I've had them scream and holler because they were so happy. I've had them bawl and cry. You know, it's just a mixture of emotions. And then when I come back through, I always make sure that I stop at these 4 or 5 different houses, and I make sure they get fed too. They miss being connected with the world, because right now they call it silence. They said that the environment that they live in, they call silence, because no one talks to them. No one has anything to say to them. No one even acknowledges that they exist. Churches made sure it felt like home, and they miss that. They miss having that family. And that's one of the biggest things that they're all talking about, is they want their family back. The churches, actually, I've seen them sit down and pray with them. I've seen them hug them. I've seen them hold them when they cry. You know, I've seen, matter of fact, I do believe it was your guys' church, St. Mark's, that actually sit with a guy out here one time for 35 minutes, and the guy wouldn't leave until that guy, the homeless guy, was smiling. And Charlie walked out of here with smiles instead of tears. So that right there, that's an accomplishment, you know. That shows me that we're doing something right. You know, if we can make somebody that feels like nothing feel like there's somebody, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day, that's an accomplishment.
Each month, St. Mark's sends a crew to Fletcher Place to cook and serve a hot breakfast. Volunteers meet at St. Mark's in the morning to load up food and supplies, and then carpool down to Fletcher Place Community Center together. The team of volunteers cooks eggs and sausage. They slice bread and pastries that we've received from Panera Bread and serve the meal cafeteria style. During the pandemic, while unable to serve in person, the meals were packed in to-go containers once cooked by our volunteers. They were then delivered by the Fletcher Place staff to nearby homeless camps and other shelter areas where they knew they could find their residents in need. We are so looking forward to being able to serve breakfast in person once again to their community. Tricia Stannert will now share about her experiences as a longtime volunteer at Fletcher Place.
So what has driven me to do this is also to get to know these people, because like I say, on the drive down and the drive back, that's a small group. You talk with people, you get to know them as people, you find out other things that they do in the church or outside the church. There's also what I call fellowship time, a little bit of downtime, sometimes serving, when everything is all ready and then we're waiting for the oatmeal to be ready and then we're ready to serve. You just get to know everybody. So that's also, I think, what's kind of driven me. But I guess maybe the third thing is I like to know the missions that we support. So I said, hey, Fletcher Place is one of the missions that we support. Well, where is it? Well, it's downtown Indianapolis. Well, where? And so driving down here, I think, kind of helps drive a little bit more that the people that we serve live in this neighborhood. So you actually know and get to know some of the people. And I will say, because I also do Roberts Park, there are a few faces that I recognize both places. I always say that I get probably more out of it. I think a lot of us who do mission work find out we get more out of it than they do. But yeah, you put a smile on somebody's face, you had a quick little conversation, just knowing that hopefully they had another hot meal.
You are invited to be a part of how St. Mark's supports the mission of Fletcher Place Community Center. You can get involved in a variety of ways. You can sign up to help cook and serve the monthly hot breakfast. There's a sign-up sheet for this either in the gathering area, or you can sign up online at stmarkscarmel.org/signups. You can purchase items to help stock their food pantry. There's a grocery list on the connection table in the gathering area to see the list of their greatest needs. This also includes oatmeal year-round. You can support Fletcher Place financially by using one of the mission envelopes in your bulletin or online at stmarkscarmel.org/give. You can also pray for the ministry of Fletcher Place Community Center and the neighbors whom they serve.